awesome because I live in it. Woohoo! We make Frankston.
I come in to go to the academy and band practices, that sort of thing, but apart from that I try and stay out. There's too much violence in this town. It's really bad. If you look along this front here, they've cleaned it up, but 2 years ago it was all drug selling here. That is a methadone clinic there.
It is.
Yes. So they have to use. There's 3 doctors in Frankston that can do methadone. 2 are in there, and 1 is up in Foot Street.
Yep.
That's why you always see that sort of crowd there. And they can get their methadone in this chemist, or the one up the end, right up the end. Yeah. Place cleaned up and made safe for people at night. Because that, you know, when the train comes in, they have so much trouble on that train, people coming in, getting beaten up or robbed or whatever, you know. It's just, it's become a very violent place, Frankston, you know. Yeah, if they clean this area up and, yeah. And you see, they don't just go to the chemist or the doctors, they hang around outside all day and they're fucking this and fucking that. And there's young children going in there and, you know, it's not right really, you know. I mean, I'm not a snob, but it's not right, you know. And it just spoils Frankston for me, because I used to love coming down here just to go fishing sometimes, you know. Even that, I get worried if I'm on my own, because you get, you know, I turn 60 next year and, you know.
It's dirty.
It's dirty.
There's a lot of Junkies around. Yeah.
So you're saying, as a female, you don't feel safe because of that reason?
Of the Junkies, yeah.
So would you say, to be fair, would there be enough police to be in this area to handle those?
Most of the times they're not, because they're always doing other stuff around Frankston. But if it's desperate, yeah, they'll be there as soon as possible.
So it'd be safe to say that at night you wouldn't walk around here or hang around here?
I reckon nighttime's more safer than during the day.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm mainly in here nighttime.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, first I live here, but I live way that way, and I like kind of having a jog through the town to have a look and just help out, you know, help Christians.
What do you love about Frankston?
I love the lovely churches that surround it, but mainly just sort of the help. There's like a disadvantage and homeless, and there's, you know, salvos man here. Bad music, some of it. Like the gym, it's alright, but it, you know, they won't let you change to your music, or better environmental policies and what's the word? More what's the word? Reusing, you know, like sand from a recycling, yeah. Reduce, and also better Christian CRE in schools. They're very safe.
No, like inside the shopping centre's okay, but no, not really. No, it's all, no. A majority of the people are horrible. Horrible, yes. Oh, they're all just not abusive and rude and inconsiderate and everything. Horrible people. Yeah, in some parts I feel safe, other parts no.
One of the only towns in Melbourne that has a creek running through it and has its own beach, you know, amazing beach. And I'm involved with a lot of the council and different things, so I think it's a really good place to live. I think some of the negative publicity, to be honest, some of the negative stuff that gets said, because I don't think it's true to the city. I think people look at the bad press, some of the bad stuff that gets said, and I think they believe it, and I think some of it simply isn't true. So I think perception is a big deal. People believe what they're shown on television and by various things, and I think a perception change comes by by people seeing the truth. And Frankston's a good place. It's a healthy place to live. It's a really nice city. It's a good place. As far as some of the trouble in Frankston, I don't think it's as bad as people think it is, and I think it's actually. I think it's overrated, frankly. I run this ministry here. I work with the broken. We feed the homeless here in Frankston. We do a homeless and disadvantaged. It's called City Life, standing right behind you. And every day we feed close to 100 people every day. Right. Today we fed 100 people probably. We run a clinic here, free clinic. We do a lot of work with the poor here. So I understand the underbelly, using that term in a different way. The underbelly of the city very well. I understand some of the needs of the city, and I think it's a very good city. I'm not intimidated by it, put it that way.
I'm going to the movies with my friend Shane.
Movies and lunch, yeah.
Great. So tell me, guys, what do you love about Frankston?
I just love Frankston. It's like the Gold Coast of Melbourne.
Well, look, they've got a bit of everything, mate. They've got every shop you need, you know. It's a handy place to be, yeah. I don't know. Well, they've done a good job cleaning it up, but I don't know. So I don't want to say that.
Yuppie scum.
There's a few drug addicts. But
there's a few bad drug addicts, alcoholics. But it's the yuppie scum that really get on my nerves.
What do you guys love about Frankston? What draws you here?
This is the meet-up point for our friends. So after school and stuff, we just come down to Frankston, hang. The beach is really good. We love the beach in summer. All the fights, the police.
Yeah.
Mostly the fights. Like, the police are there to protect us and stuff. But
Yeah, they've gotten better because there's so many cops around these days. All the time.
A lot more.
So what changes would you guys like to see, say, over the next 2 or 3 years? If they make any changes to Frankston, what would you like to see more of?
I don't know.
No?
Nothing, I don't think. We've got a lot of activities and good people you meet around Frankston.
Yeah.
Just to hang out, I guess. Hang out with my mates, yeah. The weed.
No, the shopping centre.
Yeah, the weed.
Yes.
Definitely, like all the druggos always asking me for ice and shit. That pisses me off.
And $1. We don't have $1.
What about the police presence here in Frankston with the new PSOs and...
What new police?
Yeah, what new police? There's too many, I reckon. They always complain about that we need more cops on the street, but there's usually 30 in one place at a time. Yeah. I disagree.
Why would you
It's not as people.
Is it because of media?
Yes, definitely.
I think it's the people within it, not the place.
I've walked around the street by myself at night, never been jumped or anything. People I just reckon it's all false. Yeah.
The shops, my friends are down here. Yeah, and I go to school. I go to TAFE here, so I come here pretty much every day. I don't like bringing my son here past 4 o'clock.
Really? Past 4 o'clock?
No, because
and why is that?
There's a lot of people that aren't right in the head. Just the other day, I had someone yelling at me, just calling me bad words and things like that just because I'm a young mum. People pick on young mums. There are a lot of young mums in Frankston, but people just yell at you for no reason. Drunk guys come up to me and ask me to come to their house. It's not safe at night time. More people being more police around at night time pretty much because it just gets too bad. There's a lot of fights, a lot of punch-ons that are pointless, things like that. So
there's always the people around scabbing, for money and stuff, and smokes. Yeah. Oh yeah, everyone's scabbing.
It's hard enough for us to get money and smokes as it is without some asshole coming up to us and going, "Oh, you got a spare smoke? You got a couple of bucks?" No, we don't.
I'm always out of money by the time I have your life.
I've lived here for 8 years, so yeah.
I've been here since I was born.
Yeah. All our mates are here.
They've some of the best.
Aside from the fact that whenever we sit somewhere, the coppers go, "Oh, you can't sit here." It's just annoying. I've lived here for 8 years, but I travel up to Hyatt a lot. And people up there are sitting there going, "You can't go to Frankston, you'll get stabbed." I'm sitting there going, "Are you serious?"
Walk at Frankston in those shoes.
Yeah, you'll go into Frankston, you'll get stabbed and you'll be left naked and crap like that. And I'm sitting there going, "Nah, man, it's bull." I've lived here for years. There's no real threat here. I've been here at 2 o'clock in the morning. It's dead here. There's no one here. I've been here till midnight waiting for a train and stuff like that. There's never been an issue. Yeah. The only issues, I haven't even had issues here. I've had more issues up in Hyatt being threatened to be stabbed than I have here. Open your bag. No, I'll stab you.
I can say against that though.
The cops will stop hassling us for sitting in one spot. I'm sure they've got better things to do with their time than hassle us for sitting in one spot for over half an hour.
Maybe if they can like stop
concentrating on the junkies sitting up at the dock.
Concentrate on stuff that's a bit
doctors.
more important than those just like just doing nothing. Like if you're sitting over there,
we're just chilling, having a smoke.
Just like you sit over there and you're just doing whatever. They'll come up to you and say, "Oh, you can't do that," and you look over the road and there's like someone like selling weed to someone.
And there's a group of kids in a punch on and that outside 7-Eleven, and
And they
it's
don't
ridiculous.
care.
They just walk off. They just
Maybe if they have their priorities straight.
Yeah.
For about like 10 years, just seeing my mates.
Good shops?
Yeah, just like coming to shop and the beach really.
The beach.
And all my friends live around here. Oh, I want the buses to run, like I want more buses to be running so I can get to places better.
Yeah.
Because the bus is always late here and stuff.
A lot of junkies up near the station.
That one just there, the main road bit. And yeah, you get like lots of people that just start you for no reason if you like walk them by yourself. Like even guys most of the time, like they'll be like off their head on like drugs and stuff. It's not really safe for like younger people, I reckon.
So you guys would not hang around here probably much after dark, would that be right?
Nah, not really.
So would you guys like to see more of a police presence here in Frankston? Do you think that would make you guys feel a little bit better?
Yeah.
Yeah?
And like around night time as well.
So you don't think that there is much of a presence here at night time either?
Oh, there is, but they're in their cars and they're like patrolling. They don't see like what happens around like
So
in
they're
the
not in presence in front of you? Okay.
Yeah.
This is where we chill. Gonna go to Morton, go to party and that tonight.
Okay.
Yep. Oh, I haven't lived in the area, but I've been here for like over the years. I know a lot of people in that. Yeah. What I love about Frankston, it's just the vibe. It's a good vibe, you know. But then you got like them ratty people, like the junkies and that. But it's just a nice area. It's easy going, get along. Sometimes it just depends how you are in Frankston. Like, yeah, there's always like scabs and that, but yeah, it's alright. Yeah, because we're locals, like we know how Frankston like kind of works. Yeah.
We know all the ins and outs of Frankston and everything.
Changes. Oh, they're good. Like I'm amazed with them. Some of them are funny, but they're alright. Yeah. They pull most people up for like they might have like drugs or whatever. They pull them up. Yeah. The sniffer dogs come here and there, and they always pull you up bad people up. You know. Yeah. So,
no, but the cops are good. They're all good. Cops just doing their jobs.
Yeah.
Nothing to complain about.
Do the jobs, see what's the routine, what's going around.
So would you guys say after the current events that happened in Brunswick with the girl getting murdered, would you guys say that, you know, would you advise, you know, anyone to be around here at night, or would you say it's safe at night, or?
Oh, just the weekends it might get a bit rowdy, but it's been very quiet for the past 2 months. Like everyone's been doing their own thing. Like back maybe a couple months ago, there used to be heaps of fights. Yeah, but like these days it's alright. It's just chill. Yeah.
Well, with drugs, okay, there's too much drugs here. There's not enough policing and getting the drugs out. Well, they seem to be doing it. After I was speaking to Sakasa, okay, I'm with Sakasa, and I've just heard some pretty horrific things about what's going out here in the community, and I'm hoping to God that the police can actually get rid of the shit that's here.
What changes, Mark, would you like to see, major or minor, done to Frankston over the next, say, you know, coming months, weeks, year?
More safety, more police presence. The element is really the worst of it all here is why we have so much poor and so many people on the street is because of the drugs. And they're trying to clean it up, but it's not getting done fast enough.
And what would you say to people who tend to frown down on this area, say bag Frankston?
Well, they need their head read because it's a very good place.